Hello guys, now I was sitting down and I stumbled upon in my subscription box a new video from Unbox Therapy. So I was like, okay, let me watch this video, and what I saw was a crosshair that is basically a bit transparent with an LED, and that's connected through USB, so you can so it provides power to the LED, and basically that's your crosshair on your screen. Now what I was thinking, okay, why not make our own? And today's project is about making our own crosshair that we can attach to any screen, and for very cheap, from stuff that you found around your house, or maybe under $5 or even less. Let's go on.
You can power this thing off any USB power. It doesn't have to be directly from your console. And then this little thing, I'm going to show you, this just suctions right on, right like this, right? Becomes the aim. Even though I'm only in World War I, I got the red dot sight.
Let's make this. Let's do this. The lighting is very bad. Okay, I'm going to make this for you guys so you guys can be MLG, the best player on the FPS games. Let's give it a try. I have the LEDs, I have the USB power, everything, and I got a few those things. So I'm eating chicken right now. Let's make them. Okay, I tried a few other stuff. I tried an LED from I tried a few stuff. I tried an LED from a bell that was a blue color, and which was bright in one point, as if it was facing towards you from side or any angle, it wasn't bright enough. So basically I cancelled that out as the LED that I wasn't going to use. I tried a few other stuff. One was that LED, and later on I found a Wi-Fi router that a repeater basically. I tried an LED from there too. It was an SMD LED. It was a very small one. You could barely see it light up on the screen, but I tried that. It's a green color, and basically that didn't work out too, and I had to put it away and try something else. Then I came across my Arduino and I was like, okay, the red LED on that one should be alright, and found out that it was the same kind of LED but a bit bigger size, and that didn't work out for me too. So my last choice was LED that is from an LED strip, and which could take 6V connected to it, because they were 5V, and it worked out perfectly. And as you can see, the LED is basically they got three colors: red, blue and green, and later on chose green as it was the brightest color of the all, and blue was alright too, and red was kind of a bit light color, which didn't work out properly. So one do was use that SMD chip with a green color, and seemed to work out perfectly. Well guys, my last option, as you guys saw, was the SMD, and basically this SMD chip is very good. It's all the colors that I need. Is either I can switch to green, basically I can switch either, or I can choose one color out of these three colors that is on one chip. That's this small chip, and it's going to be embedded in here in this spot, and the wire is going to be going directly to this battery bank. It's not a battery, it's like a bank of 3V battery. Their C32, I think it's 32 yes, CR2032 battery, and two of them, providing 6 volt. And this SMD chip is the best one I can find and works much better from all viewing directions. What I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna desolder it, and I'm gonna go with green for the first, see which one color kind of goes preserved to my mind and which one will be the best. Then I'm gonna check it with a few games. Preferably most of it would be either Call of Duty, Black Ops 3. I don't play that game much. I have the PS4 here, but and the other game is on my PC, Sniper Elite 2 version 2. I'm gonna play on that and see how this thing holds. Waiting for this to what you will need is for this project is you will need soldering iron, some flux, some solder. There's a thicker one and a bit thinner one. What you need is a power source of either you can directly connect to a USB. You will need a load resistor for it, as it's going to to change the resistance for the ampage and voltage. You will need about 3.3 volt for this, but I have 6 volt, as this SMD can run out of 5 volts, so very close into the range. If it doesn't work out, I have a strip, and basically there's loads of these, so I can just change it. And you will need something like these, which you can get off Amazon. These were for the screen when you're playing tablets, smartphone screen, and you can stick these. They comes with these things, rings, and you can just pull off the screen. Or I don't know what exactly the name for this is, but you will be able to find the name if you Google search smartphone repair kit, and you will find one of these. You can get like this or something close to it on Amazon or eBay or so on. You will need that too, and yeah, let's go ahead. I tried removing the metal bits, which is the copper circuit board, from the side, as I was trying to remove dot with the soldering iron. It didn't work out perfectly, so basically what I tried to do was use a blade, a cutter blade, or a Stalin knife, whichever you want to call it, and basically came out like this. And so basically the solder joints were still connected, and it worked out pretty good. And basically what I tried afterward was doing the soldering for this LED, and it didn't work out perfectly. And basically what there was a problem was that I was trying to solder wire to it, and it was overheating. So basically I got my other toolkit and to hold the SMD LED and solder the wires directly to it, as it made the whole thing a lot easier. I turned on the power at just to test the whole thing if it was working whilst it was connected, and it worked out pretty perfectly. And I just turned off the LED from the power bank, as it had a built-in off-on switch, and it worked out pretty perfectly in the end. Well guys, I've finished this. This is how it looks like. I'm gonna add the other wirings later on to it, as by using one of these. This is a ribbon. It's a cable that has this for camera for your smartphone, so you can take pictures using your volume key. But this is like an extender for your headset. So basically, I'm gonna be using this for later on extending it. For this moment, it didn't work out as oh, it desordered. Yep, it's working out. It's pretty bright as the color green. There's red and there's blue color in this same chip, so I can prefer to use either 2 additional cables so I can switch between colors, or have them all bright up, as I will have white color from that. And I'm gonna check with this one first, see how it looks, and show you guys how it looks too. It's all crammed in, as you can see from here. It's all crammed in this. There's the power bank too, with the off on switch. There we go. Now let's start again. I'll be playing Snap Relate first. I have this one mission that I'm gonna be playing. It's really I really hate that mission, but aside from that, everything should work. This soldering iron is like really hot, so we put it like this so it doesn't touch me. Okay, let's go find it. So the game is running in ultra at 1080p. Let's turn it on. You can see the green dot. Let's go check it out. Yeah, it is working. It is pretty good. It's enhancing. Yeah, it is improving certain stuff. Let's close the thing, and I will have the camera a bit forward so you guys can see. It's pretty good. There's other trick I will show you. It is very simple, simpler than this. Okay, you guys cannot be able to see me. I am smiling and you don't see my white teeth. Okay, closer. You guys can see the green dot on the screen. That is it. Okay. Yes. First, update later. Okay, as you guys can see that dot visually on the camera, because I have put the coloration, the brightness, everything a bit higher, you can see still the dot, but from my point of view it looks very bright. And I found out within the game it doesn't interfere as much as I thought it would be. It is doing very well. I have that where is that? Yes, here. Now this one I can do is cut the wires from this side and put this side, connect the LED to this side, and basically it's going to be one string of wire and very thin. It's about 3mm or 4mm thin wire, and basically that's going to go down here to here, and it's gonna connect. It works perfectly with that. I still have no issues with this one. It's basically it's hanging, but usually your main focus while you're playing any FPS game or anything like that is basically in the center point of view, as that's where your crosshair is. So let's see. The other one I'm gonna show you in a bit soon. So just hold.
Down. HCXD ready for deployment.
Conclusion here, it was pretty good, but as game like Call of Duty, and if it is something like, let's put as Battlefield or other kind of games where you don't have a crosshair, let's say by default, basically what you can do is put a big transparent tape on the center of the screen and have it put your own cross sign or crosshair sign on there, which is like your own version of how you want to play. It's pretty good, but this one within Black Ops 3 or any Black Ops Call of Duty Black Ops you playing, basically the thing is this, because you're focusing, if you're focusing on this, you will be focusing on other stuff too, like other players around you, your enemies, your own players too, and which makes it very different. But in this case scenario, it does work, but it would require your mindset to be settled with this in order to work perfectly. The more you play with it, the more kind of it's gonna get to your mind. But if, let's say, you play without it, your mindset is going to be how it's going to set with the game. Like by default, you playing without this. You usually, some players are very good. They're very professional without playing with this. They just use the crosshair within the game. This one works out very good. I saw Lou's video about on box therapy, and basically, as he said, I'm gonna go with him too on this scenario, as kind of the whole thing is about basically like playing within the game. You have a crosshair too. You don't need another one. You basically, if you think okay you will need this just for practicing and see how it goes and everything, this one will work out perfectly. The LED will be on for hours, so without it going down or anything. It's pretty bright too. It's in the center for me. For you guys it won't show up as much as for me visually. Like I said, I increased the brightness everything on the camera too, so it can fill out the whole area. But aside from that, it works perfectly. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna share this with Luce on Lou on Unbox Therapy on Twitter. I'm gonna send him the video to see how he said what he said. If he doesn't say anything, well, other people will maybe like it or see how what their reaction will be. But for the moment, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and take care. Peace.